So hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toyscapades channel. Today we're taking a look at a totally awesome figure from the original wave of classic Masters of the Universe figures from the 1980s. Say hello to Clamp Champ. Now, African American characters were something of a rarity in most classic 1980s toy lines. Mask had Hondo McLean, G.I. Joe had Stalker, Roadblock and Doc. The Silverhawks had Hot Wing. The Transformers had, well, you'd be lying if you thought Blaster and Jazz didn't have urban hip-hop influenced voice boxes. Now, when it came to Masters of the Universe, the Eternians didn't exactly have a similar race structure as the people on Earth. Not on a planet with half-humanoid lobsters, bees, elephants, spiders, reptiles, spinning tops, and various other forced hybrids. It's almost enough to make you wonder if some twisted, planet-wide spree of experimental genetic splicing was in fact taking place in secret. Now, Clamp Champ here is clearly based on African American features. And not only is he one of the absolute standouts, but also one of the hardest to find figures from the original vintage series. And he was also one of only a few characters to actually have any sort of purely human-like features, never mind if he was black or white. Now let's do a roll call of all the human-like Masters figures that were produced in the 1980s. So, you had Prince Adam and He-Man, who, spoiler, were the same guy. And then you had Man-at-Arms, his daughter Teela, and her mother, the Sorceress. One big happy family. They also had the cowboy, Rio Blast, and Fisto, the guy with the giant hand. Then somewhere towards the end of the series, they finally get around to making King Randor a figure. Spoiler again, he's really hard to find. Now the bad guys had the bounty hunter Blade, who was introduced first in the 1987 movie, then made into an action figure and then turned up in the comic. They also had the martial arts warriors Jitsu and Ninja, who were modeled after Asian character designs, so that's more diversity for you. Also, they had Evelyn, the only female villain in the set. And man, there must have been a lot of cold showers in Snake Mountain. Her toy kind of had a sort of yellow skin though, so I'm not sure if she would pass off as human-like, but she sure was all woman in all the right areas. Now, did I miss anyone out? Do leave a comment below if I did. So anyway, the Champ here has one of the best facial sculpts in the vintage Masters of the Universe line, with a fiercely threatening stare that should be sufficient in sending Skeletor's sentries scrambling for safety. In fact, the absurdly oversized pincer claw weapon he lugs around just seems like overkill. He does have a pretty ridiculous name though, if you think about it. I mean, the term Clamp Champ basically implies that he's a champion when it comes to clamping people. But placing a clamp on things isn't exactly a sport. Oh well, it was the 1980s. So a while ago, the Champ here became something of an internet sensation when a toy customizer fitted him with the original He-Man's armor and called him He-Bro. Well, they do share the same body mold and overall physique, so the term Black He-Man is totally legit. So thanks for joining me on this throwback look at a classic Masters of the Universe action figure. If you liked the video on Clamp Champ, do drop me a thumbs up and I'll catch you guys again soon.